Hey guys, it's me again, and today I am here to bring you a kind of a random video, but I'm kind of in the spur of the moment. I'm not really tired. It's like 2 o'clock. Actually, it's 2:54 a.m. right now, and in the last couple days, a lot of stuff's happened. Orlando happened. I actually made a vlog 2 days after Orlando. It was kind of like this angry rant about hypocrisy in the community and all this stuff, and after I watched it back, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't upload this, so I kind of just left it aside. But anyway, today I am here to give you some of my thoughts about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 2. I'm going to start off saying that I'm really glad that it came out now. I think that it's a really good time for the fans of Drag Race and the community to kind of have something to look forward to, something positive, something to, enjoy, to be entertained by. But I will start off saying that I really do enjoy the picture. Switched up Fifi O'Hara and Tatiana's name. Really sophisticated style as the fashions go. I know they all have their own individual outfits that kind of fit their own personality, but I think that there's an overall regal royalty kind of theme going on here, which kind of goes into the theme of Drag Race royalty. I do think that this season's very Season 5 heavy, which is fine personally, because for me, I did enjoy Season 5. TV-wise, it had a lot of drama on it, a lot of good drama. There was Alyssa Edwards, Coco Montrese, and there was Roxxxy Andrews, Alaska Talks, all that stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. But I want to go down the list of people who are on the cast and give my thoughts and stuff about them. I will say that everyone on the cast deserves to be there. I want to say that right now. Even Adore, I've been known to not be a big Adore fan, but I'm not going to deny her talent and her success that deserves her to be in this cast, so I'm going in with high hopes. Hopefully she proves me wrong and I end up being a fan. Okay, let's just go. I'm just going through the Facebook page and just scrolling through. So first is Alyssa Edwards, and this is kind of a no-brainer one. I think that they'd be kind of dumb not to have her on, as I don't know much to say about her other than that it's Alyssa Edwards, and I think everyone who knows Alyssa Edwards is kind of already aware of the talent she has, her charisma, her performing abilities. The only thing I can think of that might hold it back is the sewing challenges and stuff like that, but there's no doubt that she's got a lot of good looks in her wardrobe already, that's for sure. I'm kind of glad they only kept one House of Edwards girl in this season, even though I think Shangela could have been in it, Laganja could have kind of been in it. If anyone, it would be her first, so I agree with that one. Roxxxy Andrews. I've been wanting Roxxxy Andrews on season All-Stars 2 for a long time. It's weird, I wasn't that big of a fan of her during her season, but after following her on Instagram and everything, you can't help but admire her perfection and her craft and her wigs, her dresses, her makeup, everything. I definitely think that she deserves to be here, and she's lost quite a bit of weight, which even makes her look even better, and her outfits always look on point, and she's so quick with coming out with looks from music videos or movies, and they're always pretty much exact. She's one of the queens on the season that have kind of a bad reputation as far as Drag Race goes, for people who don't really go out of their way to look up anything other than what they see on TV or Netflix or Hulu, wherever they watch the show on. And there's been a lot of negative backlash about Roxxxy. There was this guy named Nick Stars Street, or whatever the fuck. He tweeted this really disgusting tweet saying, seriously, at Roxxxy Andrews. He had to tag her in it to make sure she saw it. He said, isn't she a has-been, not a star? Where are her people at? I thought they were all shot. People who post that kind of stuff, and this is like a gay guy who's married. I think he's from San Francisco. I'm not sure. I looked at his, whatever that screenshot of his picture was. I don't know. I have almost no words other than just I pity the person that lives in that ignorant bubble. Adore Delano. Adore Delano is another one of those kind of, I assumed she would be on it just because of her success on the show with fans, her album, just the way she's been touring around all over since her season. She continues to do so. I don't know if she learned to sew. I don't know if she has a more stepped up wardrobe than she used to. Judging by her Instagram and stuff, I haven't really seen other things other than t-shirts and fishnets, but I mean, I could be wrong. She might be just saving it for All-Stars, even though it's been a year since they filmed it, but I'm open to it. Alaska Thunderfuck. Does she even go by Thunderfuck anymore? I'm not sure. Alaska, again, no-brainer. It'd be kind of dumb not to have her on there. She's probably one of the most successful non-winners of the show. Her album out, she's had the American Apparel ad girl, she's been in World of Wonders mini-series thing on YouTube with her brother. Alaska's always somewhere. She's always popped up somewhere. Either she has a new video out, or she's featured in a song, where she's just appearing on World of Wonder, she's doing something for her TV show, she's doing all this stuff. So I'm kind of wondering where she found the time to do this last year, but it's gonna be tough because I'm pretty sure that she's upped her game a lot in the past, 3 years. I don't even know what to really expect, really. I've seen such a variety of looks from her in the past couple of years that I can't even really put her in a box of what she's capable of, because I don't even know. Detox. Detox is one of those that was kind of like, even though she didn't win, she definitely stuck around in our heads after the season. Did a lot with, DWV, with Willa and all that stuff, and that kind of dwindled away, but then she kept her own fame. She's been, at the Marco show. She had her own Christmas song out on the Christmas album. This Is How We Do It, from Queens of Christmas, or whatever it's called. It was like the only song I actually liked on that album. I don't even know what else to say about Detox, because Detox is Detox. Some of these other queens I had to kind of go into about why I think they deserve to be there and why I think they're getting some negative feedback, but I think Detox is obviously like a pick. Coco Montrese. I think Coco Montrese is kind of a random one for me. I don't think that she's not an all-star. She has star quality, obviously. I'm not sure if they brought her on to be kind of like a redemption with her and Alyssa, because I know they're friends now. So I'm not sure they're going to try to go that route, because it's not really going to work that way. I don't think so, because I know they're good now, so there's no point going into that whole her versus her thing again. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not like, I don't disagree with it, but she's not one of the ones I was like, obviously like, oh yeah, duh, Coco. So I mean, I'm not really like over the moon about it, but I'm not like disappointed either. Actually, maybe I am. Maybe I feel like that spot could have gone to someone else. It's hard to have so many good people in a small cast. So, Fifi O'Hara. Well, it's no doubt that Fifi has a bunch of looks up her sleeve. I mean, she's already doing the 365 days of drag and a couple hundred days into it already. So her look is broadened significantly since season 4. Again, she was known as the bitch of her season, but that was like how many years ago? But people are still just now getting it because they're just now watching that season, so they still think that she's this bitch. She just got engaged also on tour with her boyfriend or fiance, so congrats to her. It's going to be interesting with Fifi because I think Fifi's take on Drag Race is going to be a lot different than it was back in season 4. Her aesthetic has changed, her fashion is more modern, fashion forward. She does a lot more avant-garde look, she does more alternative. So she's not so, again, confined into one box, so I can't even say what she's capable of anymore. Just like Alaska, like it's been not much of like a transformation, but more of an evolution of Fifi. So I think she's gonna do well. I hope she does well. I think she deserves public redemption, even though she's been fine ever since, but the viewers of Drag Race need to see her for her true self, which is not a bitch. Maybe they're saying that she's more interesting that way. Katya. I do like Katya. I think Katya is one of the more genuine people that's ever been on Drag Race. You hear that from everybody. Like when it came to Drag Race, I don't think she was that like up there, like looks wise and everything, but I think because all of Katya's best parts of her drag are just her. I mean, I can watch her do interviews for days and she just goes on and on about these random tangents. I'm just like, this is another one where I'm like, I know that people would expect her to be on it, but I just personally would have other people. Compared to all these other queens that she's going against, I don't know if she can actually beat them, but it really depends on the challenges, and it's going to be hard. I mean, because season 7 was kind of an awkward season, but with Katya, with all these other big personalities and all these big look queens, I haven't really seen her like look get any better or worse. It kind of was just staying this steady thing. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, I think Katya is so loved that I'm not even sure what to go into. Like, she's not my personal favorite as a queen. I don't really look up to her that much in that way, but I know that she's successful and she deserves her success, and she's really good at what she does, and she's a nice person. But as far as it comes to Drag Race, I'm not sure. Ginger Minj. I don't know if I mentioned this on my YouTube channel back when the season 7 was filming. Not filming, but airing. I was really not a fan of Drag Race Ginger Minj, if that makes sense. Like, judging only by the TV show, like a lot of people do, I was not really a fan of her. I think I was in the beginning, but then when it got down toward the nitty-gritty, I'm like, I don't really know if I really like this person, because like when it came down to Untucked and stuff, she kind of came off of this person where it's just like, she would say something, and then if she would get caught, she'd be like, oh, I wasn't saying that about you, I was saying about someone else. Like, it was just very weird. But at the same time, I felt that was just for the TV show. You know, I don't really look into her much outside of the TV show. She hasn't really grabbed my attention, and then I never really thought she was, I don't know. I'm trying not to be so negative about this, but another person could have fit her spot. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Tatiana. A lot of people were kind of against Tatiana being on this cast. People kind of came on to Drag Race a little late in the game. Like, a lot of people came on during like season 3 and 4-ish, even season 5, so I don't think they even really saw Tatiana that much. And she was kind of out of the scene for a good minute. Like, they never saw her at any events or anything. But lately she's been coming back into the scene, and I kind of had a feeling that she was going to come back. And I was hoping it was for All Stars, and I'm really glad that it was, because I think that her drag has gotten so much more rich and even better than it was. That her makeup's even more better, beautiful than it was before. It's draggier. Which is kind of funny, because in her season, she was Raven's like little like rival. And you know how like Raven's my favorite, you think I wouldn't like her, but I actually do love Tatiana. I've actually met her, I met her at DragCon, and she's like really chill, cool, but I don't even know why people are hating on Tatiana so much. Like, I just think that people don't give her enough credit. I mean, she did get to like the top 4? 5? Or was it 4? Ugh, I don't remember. But I mean, she got far enough to get past, you know, a lot of queens. She sent Jessica Wilde home. I hope she does well. Just personally, that's my biased opinion. I hope she does well because I like her. Is that all of them? Ew, I saw a picture of Acid Betty. That's all of the cast. Now I'm going to move on to a little thing where I talk about people who I think also deserve to be on there, if it was like my pick. A lot of them on here are already people I would pick already, but there's a lot of people I think that maybe could have been switched out, so I will go into that right now.